Good morning, everyone. This is Skip Sinwell, your beloved Campus Chronicles beat reporter, speaking truth to power and announcements to middle schoolers. Our top stories today. Multiple cheerleaders have confessed to participating in a human pyramid scheme. The possum that lives on the roof of the school. Is it getting smarter? And finally, 2 staff members haven't been seen in several days. I'm referring specifically to our beloved Miss Linda, the lunch lady, best known for her chocolate cherry chimichangas, and to our janitor, Mr. Humphrey, best known for his ominous scowl and secretive waste management habits. On a stunning and potentially related turn of events, the school drama teacher, Ms. McGeary, has been moved to the custodial department, which the administration reports is due to budget cuts and not due to the mysteriously missing janitor. Seems suspicious, if you ask me. And if you ask me, you should always ask me. We now go to Ms. McGeary for a comment on what's going on.
Hello there, students, fellow faculty. The possum. I would like to reassure all of you that my new custodial position is not a demotion, but a lateral move towards an equally important position. Like a jazz square that stops halfway through. A jazz line, if you will. I believe that keeping our school clean is just as noble as keeping our school artistic. If life gives you lemons, you should make lemon meringue pie. I mean, I've never successfully made lemon meringue pie, but they're very tricky. And anyway, it's nice to have goals. Look, what I'm trying to say is, if anybody has what it takes for the job, it's me. Cleaning is just like theatre. Don't say that it's not. When I'm up, I'll channel Shakespeare and I'll cry out down the spot. Custodians are theatre artists. The school's their masterpiece. And like theatre directors, they're sick of seeing Grease. Oh, I'll sweep like Dick Van Dyke and have a tap break now and then. Then I'll plunge into the toilets like the very to the sand. The sand. Cleaning is just like theatre. An art that's truly fine. So fetch the Windex and the squeegee, 'cause it's my time to shine. So, in conclusion, don't cry for me, student body. And I'll have you know that I've been plotting the most important event of the year. No, the century. So put that in your script and smoke it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go clean up the home ec kitchen because someone has accidentally spilled a bunch of lemons and eggs. A lemon meringue pie filling. No idea who did it. Ciao!
Hi guys, Foster here, holding Ginger the Goldfish. Or the remains of Ginger the Goldfish. She kicked the bucket this week. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Isn't carrying your dead fish kind of weird? I'll tell you what's weird. The things going on at school. Lunch lady Linda and the janitor gone missing. Ms. McGeary suddenly a custodian. Ginger and I are going to the one place where you can flush a fish and flush out a mystery. Custodia. That's right. Janitor Humphrey's secret lair at the back of the school. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Foster, no one knows what's in Custodia. No one's allowed in Custodia. Mr. Humphrey doesn't like kids going near Custodia or near anything. Now, grumpy Mr. Humphrey's gone. Lunch lady Linda has vanished, and Ms. McGeary is refusing to spill the dirt on her new janitor job, which is presumably a lot of dirt. and you guys know I love a mystery. So here I am, alibi in hand, recording this video in case I get caught skipping second period. Ginger here is my plausible deniability, but also my friend who's dead. Not necessarily in that order. But look, guys, this is important. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad Ms. McGeary is keeping such a good attitude about all of this, but if she's not there to lead the auditions for the school musical tomorrow, our show will be directed by Coach Brockjaw. Coach Brockjaw. He once asked me which jerseys they wear in Jersey Boys. I'm telling you, Drama Gang, I'm not going there just for myself. I'm going there for all of us. And my dead fish. And maybe myself. I've always loved a mystery. They're pretty much the bomb. Used to stay up reading Sherlock, then interrogate my mom. Oh, mysteries are daunting, yes, filled with fear and doubt. But my dead fish and I are gonna figure one out. Isn't that right, Ginger? Ginger? Oh, right. Not a stranger to a mystery. Just check out all my logs. There's an abandoned dugout at the school and a freezer full of frogs. But no one's faced Custodia, so dark and probably cursed. So my dead fish and I, yes, my dead fish and I, yes, this dead fish and I will have to be the first.
Be careful, Foster. I don't want to exaggerate, but literally everything I've heard about, talked about, or thought about for the past forever is the fact that Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda vanished into thin air. And the last time I saw Miss Linda, she was heading right towards Custodia. Now, I don't want to make any baseless speculatory remarks, but for all we know, Miss Linda suffered a gruesome fate too horrible for words. Just please be careful and don't do anything crazy. I know you can be a little dramatic, so I'm begging you, just tone it down. Oh no. Okay, I hear what I did there. Don't worry. I have a calming technique for situations just like these. It works like this. There's so much here that we don't know, it's really overwhelming, so let's use a little logic and we'll be okay. Mr. Humphrey's awful shifty, put the odds at 50-50, either nothing's wrong or there was foul play. Frankly, when I think about it, something starts to stink about it. Nothing is for sure, but now I've got a hunch. Mr. Humphrey is the killer, he took Linda just to roller. Now Lunch Lady Linda, sweet Lunch Lady Linda, poor Lunch Lady Linda is lunch.
Hey, Drama Gang, I know school just let out for the day, but this is an emergency video call. Carrie, you were right. I think something seriously weird is happening in Custodia. Not only did I not see Miss McGeary, but it was all dark down there, and I couldn't find the light switch. So I wound up using my phone flashlight to flush Ginger down what was either a custodial sink or a bathtub for small, unusually shaped children. Ugh. And then, just as I was going to leave, I saw this. I know Mr. Humphrey hasn't been in school all week, so I thought it couldn't have been his. But I found his ID inside. And this creepy poem. I promise I'll always keep you safe. I will watch over you until you die. You will never be far from my sight. We will always share the ties that bind. So I'm thinking 3 things here. 1, Mr. Humphrey may still be in Custodia. 2, if he's in there, but I didn't run into him, then Custodia may be bigger than we ever imagined. We're talking secret tunnels big. 3, if this poem is about Lunch Lady Linda and she's gone missing, she could be in serious trouble. And 3, the reprise. With Ms. McGeary acting so strange, we can't rule out the option that she's in on the whole thing. Look, I don't want Coach Brockjaw directing the musical any more than you guys do. He wants to ask Carrie, who runs defense, on a chorus line. But with auditions tomorrow, we've got less than 24 hours to find out if we can trust Ms. McGarry. So I'm calling on the whole drama club to team up and help me find out where Lunch Lady Linda is, what Mr. Humphrey's up to, and just what's going on here. The only problem is, I'm not allowed to use more than 15 minutes of video chat a day, ever since that live digital reading we did of Angel in America, Part 1 and 2. Now my parents monitor all my social apps. Does anyone have any idea on how we can talk confidentially?
Well, Foster, I'm glad you asked. As it happens, I've been looking at an app just for us drama kids. It's like YouTube, but better, more confidential. And the algorithm doesn't keep recommending I watch the cast of Riverdale do ASMR with slime. We can chat on it as long as we want. And the only way to access the app is by answering pass-coded questions that only us drama kids will know the answers to. Like, who got spun off the turntables during Les Mis 2 years ago? Ashley Newman. Who got trapped into the Milky Way and into the woods? Ashley Newman. Who broke down during Grease and had to be carried off stage? Trick question. Both the car and Ashley Newman. I'm telling you guys, this app is a game changer. To answer any other further questions you may have, here's my assistant Lane with a helpful presentation.
There's a concept of a Snapchat that your mom and dad will fright. Do you have to clear your browsing history every single night? We must communicate, stay up to date, no matter where we are. My friends, there's an app for that, and it's spelled TheaterER. Theater, a drama gossip whisperer, for sharing stuff with each other. It's super fun and quite secure. Theater, like a trendy app, it ends in It's really gonna cause a stir, so log on now to Theater. Did you get all that? I still don't know why we didn't just go with the PowerPoint. I need some water.
Hey followers, it's Maddox here. Oh, sorry, I mean drama club friends. It can be so hard remembering that I'm not running an immensely successful food review channel when normally I am running an immensely successful food reviews channel. I'm sure you can all imagine the stress. But as the resident foodie of the drama club, I wanted to hop on this new app. Thanks, Techie and Lane. And let you all know that you should savor your Salisbury steaks because from now on they're only going to be serving fish. I overheard one of the lunch ladies saying it in line. She said, and I quote, "They're only going to be serving one option, fish. Can you believe that?" Can you believe that? Maybe it's due to budget cuts, or maybe it's due to the disappearance of Lunch Lady Linda. All I know is, if you want more food news, or as I call it, views, then like, share, and subscribe. Oh shoot, I did it again.
Maddox, dinner time. Your dinosaur chicken nuggets are ready.
Mommy, not in front of my friends!
Okay, guys, Terry here. Please don't think I'm dramatic like my sister Carrie, but I was at home feeding my cats dinner when I saw all your messages, and I immediately rushed right back to school where I'm already searching Custodia for more clues. I don't know what Mr. Humphrey did to make Lunch Lady Linda disappear, or how Miss McGarry got tricked into taking his old job. But if you ask me, we can't trust that grouchy old janitor as far as we can throw him. I mean, if the entire drama club teamed up, we could probably throw him a couple of yards. But then, he'd be really grouchy. I heard if a teacher even looks at him funny, he puts a caution wet floor sign outside the classroom for a week, even if the floor is not wet. I mean, how messed up is that? Wait, what are these? Oh no, these were Lunch Lady Linda's. She did get lured down to Custodia. Wait, where does this go? OMG guys, I'm starting to panic. What was that calming technique my sister taught me? Didn't it go like...
There's so much here that we don't know, it's really overwhelming, so let's use a little logic so we don't get scared. All of Linda's things are here, which honestly is kinda crude, but maybe she just wanted different clothes to wear. But now I'm lost without a map, and maybe this is all a trap, and Mr. Humphrey planted it to catch me too. What novel exercise, hovering at heights, tell my cats I bid them adieu.
Guys, I have huge clues news, or as they call it, clues. So I was at the mall tonight, right? Because I wanted to swing by GameStop and pick up the new game Animal Flossing. You know, about the cute animals who do fun victory dances and fight each other to the death. Except I had to get my older sister to drive me. And she wanted to go to the jewelry store. So I'm standing there waiting for her to finish talking about, I don't know, ear bracelets or whatever, when I see it. A ring box labeled Elmer Humphrey. Now, I don't know Mr. Humphrey's first name for certain, but I've read enough books to know if your name's Elmer, you're almost certainly a cranky old man. And Mr. Humphrey is a very cranky old man. And get this, the box said want to rule them all on the lid. So here's what I'm thinking is going on. Mr. Humphrey is an evil wizard. Huh? Do you guys think that could be anything? Look, I'm just spitballing here. Add me on Animal Flossing. Peace!
Hey everyone, this is Gloria. Terry gave me the key earlier this afternoon when we were rehearsing for tomorrow's audition. She's okay, by the way. Just a little nervous. And I am too. I so hope we don't have to audition for Coach Brockjaw. One time, I asked him if he had ever seen Chicago, and he said the Bulls or the Cubs. And I'll admit it. Did Terry remember to mention that today was my birthday? No. And have any of you mentioned it yet today? A day which I might add is almost over? Also, no. But here I am anyway, being an incredible friend, sneaking around spooky, custodial labyrinths in the middle of the night on my birthday, trying to find the door that this key will fit into. Wait, oh my god, this is it! This is the door! You guys did remember my birthday! You're the best drama club ever! I'm so sorry I doubted any of you! At last, I feel my life's complete, and it feels so good. It tastes so sweet. I've watched other people's birthdays every day since I was 9, and now finally somebody remembered. Wait, I'm getting some text messages. Let me check them real quick. Oh, you guys didn't remember my birthday? Then who put all those decorations there? Did the janitor remember it was my birthday? Did the possum? I think I need some alone time.
Good morning, everyone. And by everyone, I mean the drama club. And by good morning, I mean Jacques Hughes. I'm Skip Sinwell, your beloved Campus Chronicles beat reporter, here with some breaking in news. That's right. I found out about your unprofessional little investigation, and I've infiltrated your so-called secret application using drama club secrets as credentials. You forget that those secrets aren't so secret when you have to review every single production for the Campus Chronicles. Well, I find all of this a complete affront to the good name of investigative reporting. So, I will be commencing my own official investigation. I did not take a semester of journalism to be outscooped by some theater nerds in tap shoes. More details at 11. Or whenever I feel like it.
sorry about that, just some technical difficulties. If everyone wouldn't mind updating their apps, we're gonna go ahead and remove some pesky bugs and unauthorized access. And due to the popular demand from the Drama Club, we've also added more videos in which the cast of Riverdale do ASMR with slime. I hope you all remember this when I need money to launch my first startup. Now, another school day is beginning, and if we haven't gotten to the bottom of this by 3 p.m. today, we'll all be auditioning for Coach Brockjaw, the man who once asked me if Pippin was about some guy named Scotty. Everyone, get cracking. And since this app's about to be down for a second, Lane, cover me.
Theater, some issues with our processor, but think of how much more fun we'll have in version 1.1. Updating without a hitch. 3 hours left. Oh, that's a glitch. Thank you for patience. Bit more, sir. We'll see you soon on Theater. Now they just expect me to put these up on the fly now? I need to start paying me more.
Hey everyone, I've got some big news.
No phones allowed.
Sorry, I'm recording my first period study hall and I just overheard a group of teachers whispering, which for one I think is a very suspicious thing to do in a library. I should know because I'm being very suspicious right now. Anyway, I couldn't make out everything they said, but it sounded like that sneaky man, something, captured her, something, murmur, something, honor, I would, something, honor, this whole thing, something, murmur, something, mysterious whispering, fiasco. Then Coach Brockjaw said, I don't know if we can trust Mrs. McGarry with something this important. So I'm thinking that Mrs. McGarry got caught up in Lunch Lady Linda's disappearance in some sort of wicked librarian teacher janitor cult. And I think Coach Brockjaw pushed her to do it so he could take over the musical.
Put your phone down.
See? That's extremely wicked. We've got one short day. Tell Mrs. McGarry before she gets caught up in something bad for good.
Whichever girl is still talking, you will be given detention.
I'm not that girl.
Danny here. Some of you may not recognize me because I play in the pit band, which means I spend half of my life in a tiny room underground. But I'm in the drama club, and I'm as dedicated as finding out the truth of Custodia as the rest of you. Mostly because a secret network of tunnels under the school would be very helpful to me, as there's hardly any room in the pit band for my toaster oven, my mini fridge, even my hammock. My life is very hard. That's the bad news. Here's the worst news. I searched the band room after second period jazz ensemble, but I didn't find any clues. I checked everywhere. The office, the rehearsal rooms, even the tuba cases. Nothing, nada, fermata. But I can't spend all day looking for clues. Some of us have to practice for the all jazz state ensemble auditions. Wait, what's this? Someone put a new piece in my folder. It says for the Humphrey event. It's a clue. All right, folks, let's see what this sounds like. Holy Darth Vader, that sounds ominous. We only play ominous music when something bad's about to happen. That's Pit Band 101. Right after. Be careful with the toaster oven. Guys, I'm really worried about Janitor Humphrey.
Is this thing on? Okay, listen. I don't have much time. After Clara mentioned the librarian acting weird, I did what any normal person would do and followed Miss McGarry to a car in the teacher's lot and then hid behind a bush. Now, we all know Miss McGarry's law. Miss McGarry has never once left a building without forgetting at least one thing inside of it. And sure enough, right after she unlocked the car, she realized she left something and went back inside to get it. Now, I'm at her car, and I'm going to try to see if I can find a clue in here. Wow! I guess adults get to eat fast food whenever they want and then not clean it up. I can't wait to tell my mom about this. Wait, I forgot. I'm committing a crime. Nobody tell my mom about this. Look, a note. It says tiger food, prohibitively expensive. Must find solution. What? What could that possibly mean? What does Miss McGarry know about tiger food? Wait, my older brother showed me a documentary about someone who feeds people to tigers. Did Mr. Humphrey feed Lunch Lady Linda to... No, it couldn't be. Wait, Miss McGarry's coming back. I gotta go. Ooh, a chicken nugget.
Hey guys, I should probably explain why I've been hiding in the home ec room this whole time. First off, Mrs. McGarry is bound to actually make a successful lemon meringue pie, and I want to be there when it happens. But more importantly, I don't think the drama club is going to like what I have to say about Janitor Humphrey. That's that I think he's a really nice guy. One time, after a late rehearsal, he helped me secure my science fair winning baking soda volcano to the back of my bike. And I never forgot how kind that was. You tried getting your own baking soda volcano onto the back of a bike after it erupted. Those things are slippery. So he's kind of quiet, and he doesn't smile all the time, but who does? Well, theater kids do. But have you met us? We're exhausting. And I think we're all being a little quick to judge here. There's something to be said about people who are kind of quiet. Dr. Seuss was awkward. Newton was aloof. Lincoln stood at 6'4", but hardly raised the roof. Meryl Streep's an introvert, so that alone should say sometimes being quiet's okay. Gandhi wasn't chatty, Cher was awfully shy. Snape seemed scary, then helped Harry frequently not die. With quiet things like cats and trees and yoga, we're so blessed. So for once, you theater kids, just give it a rest. I mean, sometimes being quiet, a little verbal diet, soft and being quiet is best. I mean, best.
Woo. Third period dance class was killer today, guys. Ballet, okay? Bar work the entire time. Oh my goodness. My legs are gonna fall off. But your heads are gonna fall off when you hear this. I overheard my ballet instructor, Miss Sheila, say that Mr. Humphrey, our janitor, Mr. Humphrey, has epic dance moves. I know, right? So, here's what I'm thinking. The man has killer moves. The man has endless real estate in the form of Custodia. Put those two together, and what do you get? That's right. Mr. Humphrey is running an exclusive, high-end, underground Zumba studio from under the school. And before you say I'm way off base, check this out. I once saw Mr. Humphrey dancing with a broom, just like this. Was he as good as me? No, but who is? I rest my case.
Okay guys, I don't have a long time to talk because I'm supposed to be stocking these canned goods here at the school's food drive. But after what I just heard, I knew I needed to contact you all right away. When I went to pick up these canned goods from my church last night, I overheard one of the volunteers saying that the sanctuary was too small for Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda's upcoming service. When you put it together with everything we've learned from the past few days, it all finally makes sense. Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda are both dead. And McGarry did it. Now they're having a joint funeral. Oh, it's so sad. They were special people who made our days clean and fed us healthy, nutritious. Well, they made our days clean. And now I will honor them by helping bring this food to the needy. Nothing will stop me from... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be late for auditions. Bye!
Alright guys, this is it. The moment of truth. I'm here in the drama club office, and Ms. McGurry is nowhere in sight. Any second now, Coach Brockjaw is going to make us audition for The Greatest Showman. Which I know for a fact he thinks it's a documentary about Rob Gronkowski. I've assembled all the clues, and it is time to announce my conclusion. When you put together the strange disappearances, the wallet, the poem, the key, the fish, the ring box, the balloons, the whispering, the music, the tiger food, the dancing, and the service, it all becomes clear. Mr. Humphrey turned lunch lady Linda into tiger food so that he can serve mercury-filled fish in the cafetorium to clear out the school so he can use it for his Lord of the Rings themed Zumba dancing club. And also, they're both dead. Oh, what's the use? We've failed. I've failed. Guess I'm not cut out for mysteries after all. At least Ginger isn't here to see how far I've fallen. Oh, Ginger. Thought I'd love the mystery, a chance to use my brain. Nothing here is making sense, and Ginger's down the drain. I guess I'm not cut out for this, so much to my dismay. My dead fish and I better call it a day. Guess I'd better go pick out a dress for Lunch Lady Linda's funeral service. Wait a second. Dress. Service. That's it! And what's this? I'm getting another video from Skip Sinwell. No way, Skip. You're not cracking this investigation before me. Good afternoon, everyone. With an eye for justice and impeccable sense of timing, I have chosen now as the time to reveal the findings of my investigation. This just in. All members of the drama club are being asked to report immediately to Custodia. Alright, let's see. How old do you have to be to win the Pulitzer for investigative journalism? 23. Hold on. What if you have a note from your parents? Oh, come on. Oh, come on!
Finally, you've all arrived. Welcome to Custodia Drama Club. And don't expect to leave anytime soon. I know you've all been on a crazy hunt to find out some very personal information about some members of our staff. Well, the first thing you should know is, it's none of your business what the adults do in their personal time. The second thing you should know is, wait, why are you all looking at me like that? Hold on. Sorry! This basement is damp, and there are leaks everywhere, so I have to wear this hoodie. Where was I? Oh, right. Since you'll all find out soon anyway, I wanted to be the first to tell you that Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda, who, by the way, is just called Linda, will be getting married tomorrow. What's that, Foster? You already knew? Well, I bet you didn't know this, that I, being the best director in the city have been working as their wedding planner and master of the ceremonies. What's that? You figured that out too? Well, I'm counting that as a victory for our education system, so you're welcome. Anyway, that's why I haven't been around a lot. I've been trying to keep a low profile while running a high-profile gig. I would have notified you earlier, but an artiste can't be expected to keep track of anything, especially not when they're imagining, planning, and executing the greatest exotic animal-themed pescatarian wedding this middle school has ever seen. Oh, right, and another thing. I know many of you have some harsh things to say about Mr. Humphrey, but I want you to know that if he ever seems tired or grumpy, it's because he works 2 jobs so that he can send his money to the Give a Kid a Crock Foundation, making sure every child in Eastern Europe has both a slow cooker and a pair of soft, ugly shoes. He also volunteers at big cat shelters in his spare times. And I must confess, Mr. Humphrey has saved several of our musicals. When the turntables began throwing actors willy-nilly in Les Mis, it was Mr. Humphrey who fixed it. When the car broke down in Greece and began spewing wiper fluid across the stage, it was Mr. Humphrey who cleaned it up. When Ashley Newman cried so much on closing night of Matilda that her salty tears threatened to discolor the stage, it was Mr. Humphrey who desalinated the floorboards. So, in conclusion, don't jump to conclusions, and don't judge a book by its cover. Now, pay attention. You may not be auditioning for any musicals today, but I have some dance moves for the wedding ceremony that I want you all to learn. They go something like this. You had yourself an escapade. You reached the finish line, but with every step along the way, you misread every sign. You thought that your custodian was a ghost who haunts the halls, but you never took the time to see behind those coveralls. What if you flipped the magnifying glass for another point of view? 'Cause you think you know when you just don't know, no, you don't have a clue, no. You think you know when you just don't know, no, you don't have a clue.
Good morning, everyone. Our top stories today. The Cross Country Club has decided to rename themselves in the spirit of honesty and will now be known as the Cross a Good Portion of Town Club. The possum that lives on the roof of the school has learned to fly out a Scantron. And last, but certainly not least, school bells weren't the only bells pealing through these halls last night. A wedding occurred, which this reporter correctly predicted. As lunch lady Linda walked down the cafetorium aisle to marry Mr. Humphrey, accompanied by a flash mob of our very own drama club. Music was provided by Danny and the rest of the pit band, and flower girl duties were handled by Ashley Newman until halfway up the aisle when she remembered she was allergic to most flowers and had to be escorted out by medical professionals. Sometimes a flair for the dramatic is needed, and this reporter is grateful to the drama club for sending me on my greatest investigative inquiry to date and for keeping everyone on their toes. not least of all themselves. The whole school was in attendance, along with many members of the local dance company, of which Miss Linda and Mr. H are both card-carrying members. The bride wore white and a hairnet, and the groom traded in his typically dirty coveralls for some slightly cleaner coveralls. We wish these two lovebirds all the best as they begin their new life together. And we here at Campus Chronicles would like to editorialize on one last